This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
So I know Tua. No, I got nothing to say about Tua. There's those interceptions were catastrophic, dude. They were just, I mean, they were baffling. They were like I'm watching Ray Lucas against the Bills go the other way. That's what it kind of reminds me of. You know, it was bad. It was bad, and there's no excuses for it. And Tua's a tough kid, so he's faced worse odds, and so he'll have to come out of this. But here's what happens. Those of you that are a little older, you'll understand. Those of you that are not, I'm going to use this. I don't know. You know, there are these goats that climb the mountains for some. I forgot the stuff that they eat off the cliffs, right? And these goats are amazing. And sometimes they slip and they fall down 50 feet, 50 yards, 100 yards, and they catch themselves, or sometimes they die, you know. Or in The Price is Right, there used to be that there used to be the guy used to climb. So that is Tua, right? And Tua comes in with, well, you're too short, your arm is noodle, and he threw a 56-yarder today, and you can't play in the game and all that stuff. And so he can play, he can throw and all that stuff, but now you threw the interception. So now they're going to throw. Well, you're choking now. You know what I mean? Because now what he did today had nothing to do with being short. What he did today had nothing to do with his arm. None of it had to do with any of the knocks that they've had on him. It was just he sucked today. But you already came in with all the knocks, right? And you had and then the knocks got worse because for 2 years you had a coach that couldn't really set up an offense. So now all of a sudden, and you start climbing. And so now you climbed a bunch here, right? Even to a point where you were in the MVP talk for a moment, and then you came back down and you went up a little bit with the Bills, right? And you kept some people quiet. But now you have this performance. And so you're like those goats, and you're falling down. And you're trying to make your way across, and you've fallen down like 100 yards, and that's the problem. You got knocked down, and so now you've got again. You've fueled all the people that don't think that you can play. Okay, and now all the physical stuff they're not going to use against you because they can't. Now they're going to use against you that you can't get it done at this level. This is December, and you choked 4 games in a row in December. Unacceptable. And by the way, that's exactly what it is. Unacceptable. Your season is on the line, and you choke away 4 games. What defense is there? There's no defense. None of us can do it, unfortunately. I don't make excuses here, okay? And if I'm going to be wrong about Tua down the line, then so be it. Then I'm wrong about Tua. But here's where now here's a little bright spot for Tua now. Tua's just got to fight winning now. It's not about can he do it? No, physically he can do it. He threw in the cold weather and all that last week. Big deal. You can play the game. But now you got to play it at a high level, and you've got to play it at a consistent level. This has nothing to do with all the speed you have on the field. You still got to make the right decisions. People can have talent and you don't get it done. He's getting it done, but now you got to get it done consistently. And you got to get it done in the game's biggest moments and in the biggest month of the year, December. Now it's kind of December and January, right? I guess, because the NFL has been extended. But okay, so December and early January. This is where you got to show up, man. This is where you came off the bench in the national championship game and you won it, right? Well, this is the kind of shit that you need to perform. And at least I'm going to blame him for 2 of the 3 interceptions. Okay? 2 of the 3 are on him. By the way, EJD Construction, of course, this is the EJDconstruction.com post-game show. And of course, if you need here in Dade or Broward County, and folks, a lot of you out there are running into this, you got to upgrade your roof because you're trying to upgrade your insurance policy, your hurricane insurance policy. And guess what? The insurance companies are not approving it because you've got to upgrade your roof. Well, you can call EJD Construction, full contractor. All right. We're talking about fully insured liability and custom home construction, a major home remodeling. They do it all. So I don't care if you need to add a floor, a room, whatever it is you need to do, or if you need to upgrade your roof, call them 305 433 4843 for ejdconstruction.com. All right, let me get to some of the super chats there, Sean, because I know a bunch of them have come in. Let's get to it. Judgment Day has just arrived for Uno. Hope the sense of urgency finally hit Tua's sexuals. Cap for life. Well, it's Cap for life. It's on life support, is what it is right now. Okay? Life support.